All right, y'all, how's it going? We're out here. I got see if I can get him in the background there. Where's he at? Back there somewhere. I mean, we got hooks and hammocks out here with me today. We're gonna go, well, I'm gonna go set up on flatheads. I'm gonna try to do my best to set them up on some fish. They wanted to come out here and get them some of this Cumberland action, which unfortunately is kind of a bad time because we've had this pretty good cold snap. Water temps today are starting off at 73 degrees, but we have that full moon. So my plan is I'm just gonna set up on structure, top edges of holes and stuff like that, and try to find me a good flathead today. It may work out, it may not, but this is kind of that time where, I don't know, it seems like them flatheads move a little bit more for me in this area. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. We got good current. That's the whole reason why I wanna do it, because it would be kind of tough to pull boards today in it. But you know, if I have to do that later, then I'll probably end up doing that later. But as of right now, the game plan is I'm going to set up on some structure and edges of holes and try to find a flathead. Bait today is just I got one skipjack, so I had to break out the net and get me some shads. Of course, if you remember, shad worked pretty good last time we was out here. But we're heading to the first spot where I'm going to kind of drop them off. It's a big structure area, and so they're gonna I think they're gonna set up on that or just kind of scan it and look at it. So. But we're gonna get it going. So there they are. They're coming up there with me. So we're gonna see what happens. I hope they get on one today. If nothing else, I hope they get on one today. Of course, I'm sure he'll make a video about it and post pictures and stuff. So but that's my main goal today, is actually to get them on a good one. Whether I catch one or not, that's, you know, it won't be good for video, but it'll make me happy that they come all the way down here and actually caught a decent fish or a couple decent fish. So. But that's the plan, so I'll see you when I get set up. All right, y'all, we are at our first spot here. Like I said earlier, we've actually got some really good current. Like, I mean, the perfect current if you want to drag, the perfect current. And that might be the way that, you know, you may have to catch fish today, but I want so bad to catch a good flathead. You know, that's the whole reason for today. I know that I could put the boards out. I know that I could probably muster up some fish. You know, don't know if there'll be any account, but I know I could do that. But I want to try to catch me a flathead. So the first spot here, now we're kind of on a point. Well, actually it's the back side of a point here, which we'll work our way around and we'll keep going down that bank. We'll hit some you know, like top ends of holes that has structure on it stuff. So either way, you know, we're gonna try to target areas that I have caught flatheads out of before, and this is one of them. And of course, we got some more stuff above us, got some structure, but we're gonna try to stick to that 35 to 40 foot range, because that seems to be where the fish have been as of late. And that's what we're gonna try to do. I was sitting here, like I told you earlier, we got old Hooks and Hammock YouTube channel out here, which is kind of cool. They come all the way down from Indiana to try their luck out here. So it was kind of cool hanging out with them. We had dinner last night and stuff, so it was kind of neat. Then I was coming to this spot and I ran into another person. You know, and that's what's so awesome about this, y'all. I mean, more than anything, the fish, the recognition, any of that, what means more than anything to all this is, you know, I just ran into, you know, a couple on the water out fishing this Friday, having a great time. And, you know, I probably sat there with them 20 minutes, was talking to them, and that's great. I mean, I love that more than anything, you know. If for nothing else, you know, them state records, you know, these YouTube channels, if it does nothing more than help me connect with more people to where, you know, we share the same interest, you know, we have a great time doing the same thing, then I'm a happier man for it. So. But all I got today, like I said earlier, I got one skipjack. I can't believe that, just one measly skipjack. But I did net me some shad, so we're gonna run some bigger pieces today, just to try to see. The last time I targeted flatheads with shad, it actually worked out pretty dang good. So I'm hoping that if we get in the right area, right spot, now granted we could pick up some blues too, obviously, because as a matter of fact, this spot here, this exact spot, I caught two blues over 30. So like almost back to back. And so that's the plan. But basically what they were doing at that time, that big concrete block that holds that buoy down there, they were sitting right next to it. And I figured maybe, just maybe with this current, you know, maybe they'll be pulled up to this hard structure. I'm hoping. And then if we can pinpoint ourselves, you know, near that structure, get some baits out there, you know, let it sit. Now I have limited time today, that's unfortunate because I got to get packed up. I got a trip this weekend, so I got to get everything, you know, packed for that. But we are going to try to utilize our time the best we can out here. The only downfall, or the only drawback to this particular spot, is I see a lot of gar. And so based off of that one video where I had them blind screamers, we may have a few more of those today with no hookups. I hope not. I hope there's some catfish down here that we can catch. But where that buoy is, right behind it is a bunch of structure. Like it just kind of, it's also like a mud flat that comes out, and then of course the channel's out that way. But it's a good little spot. But we'll know within the first 30 minutes. You know, I mean, ain't no sense wasting more time after that. I mean, you may draw one up. That's where you kind of second guess yourself, because if there's a fish that's further back that happens to, you know, smell the bait you got out there, and then you pick up and move too early, you know, that might cause a problem. Oh, check this out. Y'all see it come by here in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna give this probably 30 minutes, move up to the next spot, probably 30 minutes. I got about a handful of spots I want to hit, and then what we'll probably end up doing if that doesn't pan out is we will go dragging. I mean, it's just, current's just too good not to. But what I love about fishing this type of current is, like, once you got your baits out, of course, like I said, especially if you're able to set up in front of structure, that current just sending all that scent, right? I mean, just getting all the nooks and crannies of all the little places a fish might be hanging out at. So that's the part that I like. So I'm hoping that between these, which I've got about 3 good spots that I have caught flatheads out of doing this exact same thing. Matter of fact, the last spot we're going to go to, the biggest one out there, was a 60. So that'd be cool to catch one of them today. But we're gonna give it a go. So which I knew that one probably get bit. This one out here actually already got bit too, but little fish. So we're gonna just see what we can't pull up. So we're probably gonna give all of this about probably 2 hours of just setting up in different spots, and then if we don't get nothing, then I'll throw the boards on and we'll see what we can't drag up, because I don't have much bait today, or I really don't. Shad were actually kind of hard to catch, which was not typical for that, because typically where I catch them at, they're pretty thick in there. But I guess maybe this colder temps, but it hadn't really changed the water temp a whole lot. We're still, well, here we're 72 degrees, so it's not really like it was a drastic change. But oh, I'm just hoping we get these fish moving around with this current and stuff like that, because we got about till, I think they said on the website, I think it was like noon, 1 o'clock or something, right around in there, they're actually going to turn the current off. So we got to take advantage of this current while we can, best we can. But I definitely want to try this first. All right, spot number one, we gave it almost 40 minutes. So we're gonna move up a little bit further, set up on the next one, and just see. Like I said, we got about an hour that I want to, well, about an hour and a half I want to try. So after that, we're gonna record us a route. We're gonna cover some water. Because we are most definitely post front, full moon. I mean, you name it, outside of, we do have current. So, I mean, there's still hope in that. As you can see, we didn't move very far at all, but what we come over, there's a small hump, and then, but right on the front side of that hump is a tree that's laying, I mean, right in front of it. Obviously, it's, you know, it's a point, kind of more or less, we're on the start of an inside bend, so all the junk that gets pushed down the river is going to end up right around in here. So we'll let the boat kind of get situated. Let's see how far away we are of it. Oh yeah, we're about perfect. And like I said, I got 1, 2, 3 more spots I want to sit on. Then we're going to come back down, and then we're going to record a trail and go back up and around, and then see if we can't find anything out there. Something is swimming with this rod right here. He barely got it, but he's swimming that way. He's got tension. Oh, he's done got me all kinds of tangled up, y'all. I was just kind of like, I was watching my line, I'm like, hell, I mean, the wind maybe. He's got both them lines. And he's not a big fish. Dang it, I don't care if he tickles me up, it was a big fish, but he is not. He's not even a flathead. Oh, but you dog. My God, you got Oh, man. Stop twirling, man. Oh, golly. You little bitty thing. Oh, what did you do? I was out here trying to have a nice, peaceful day, and then you go and do all of that. Man. Why? Why did you have to do that? Stop. Well, either way, buddy, I appreciate it. I don't appreciate the mess, but I appreciate you biting. I really do. Center, man, I just thought for sure that was a flathead. You tricked me, buddy. Yep, I thought for sure that was a flathead. Just picked it up and started moving around. Oh, let's see. Oh, man. So I think, I don't know how, but I think he got under that line and then went all the way over and tangled up in the far left line. I think that's how this is, how this is panning out here. All right, now let's move on up to our next spot. One little blue and whatever that was biting. It shows promise, not a lot, but it shows some promise. So we'll move up to the next spot, and I said I got one more after that. and we will toss out the boards. I only had a couple little bites on this shad, which is, I mean, granted, it's too early for shad, but it's also too late for these skipjacks to not be out here on the main river. I'm usually catching them about now. All right, this next spot kind of sets up like the very first spot. We got that big concrete deal that holds the buoy in place, but we've got a lot more current right over here. Yeah, we got some good current. Let this trolling motor get situated, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna be the last time I toss all these out, and then I'll freshen up bait before we start working this bank. I may just end up just anchoring up all the way down this thing. We'll see. Are you good, trolling motor? Because when you hit spot lock, sometimes it'll, you know, the whole boat and everything will move around just a little bit until it dials in to where it wants to stay. Okay, I think we're good. But same deal. We've got structure and stuff that's kind of laid up right here, and then it, you know, where that block is, there is some stuff around it. So, are we good, trolling motor? All right, well, we gave these fish 30 minutes, had a couple little bites, and that was it. We're gonna go set up on the upper end of a hole, see if that changes anything. We'll give this spot about 10 minutes after noon. That'll give us 30 minutes here, then we'll just keep moving. I think I'm just gonna keep doing this. This is not a, obviously this is not a way to catch number of fish, but it is the best opportunity to set up on these spots to catch a, you know, to catch a flathead. And that's what I'm targeting today. Now, a lot of times it don't work out. You know, sometimes come out here and waste a day, don't catch nothing. But I don't know. I think if we just kind of keep going at it, at least for a little bit further, I think it'll work. But I don't know. This is a really good spot. I've caught a lot of flatheads doing this very same thing out of this stretch of river. So we're just setting up on little intricate things that are on the bottom. Like right now there's a big hole and then a big hole, and there's like a point that comes up right here. Well, the back side of this point is a bunch of structure. So, I mean, one, they gotta wanna eat. I mean, they could be there all day long, even though I scanned it. You know, I didn't see anything, you know, up off the bottom moving. But chances are, you know, them flatheads are not gonna be around a bunch of active blues and stuff like that. They're gonna be kind of off on their own. But anything that may create like a current break, you know, an ambush area, something like that, that's what we're targeting. But they still gotta wanna eat. You know, like I said earlier in this video, we've got bluebird skies and we had a huge full moon last night. So I mean, that's kind of one of the, I mean, I could put boards out like I said, and then, you know, mess around with, you know, some more 5 to 8 pounders, but you've seen me do plenty of that. You gonna take it, buddy? You gonna take it? Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. There we go, there we go. Take and drag. Getting bite on this one too. He is taking drag, y'all, taking a lot of drag. And he's under all these lines over here. Getting bit on this one. At least he's staying down, unless I'm hung up. Let's just, he may have already got, well, there's no way. God, it's a good fish, y'all. Well, he feels like a good fish. Just stay pinned. I got another one biting this outside one, but he needs to pull it down. Y'all could probably get out of the way. Y'all can probably see that rod over there. So this is a flathead here. I'm almost positive this is a good flathead. See, it's all about a spot change, y'all. I don't know if that fish is moving with it or if he's actually got it. I don't know. This fish may be tangled up in this yellow rod. I'm not 100% sure. Did we come across the wad of them or what? Well, it's another rod folds. I guess we'll worry about it. It's a good fish here. I'm almost positive this is the flathead we've been searching for. I don't think it's the monster we've been searching for, but I'm pretty sure it's a flathead. Fish is still messing with this one. I think he's swimming with it. Come on up here, buddy. Yeah, this is a flathead for sure. Unless he's got me tangled up, unless he did get in them lines, I don't know, but I don't think it would make sense unless I've got two more fish messing with my rods down there. I don't know. No, I think he's tangled up in this one. Yeah, he's tangled up in this one. Like I said, he went under all these lines. Yeah, he's tangled up both of them. That's okay though. I don't mind that at all. We'll deal with it when he gets up here. Yeah, this has got to be a flathead. Heck yeah, y'all. I'll tell you what, these things are just, they are so much fun. Yeah, he picked it up and he was going out to the deep with it. I just hope they don't get hung up. You know, that's the bad part. They get hung up down there. Come on, buddy. Like I said, I'll deal with the mess. Because they get hung up and that line starts, you know, working against the line and it's a good chance to break off. Heck yeah. Oh, 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 there he goes. Come on up here, buddy. I want to see you. I threw it right in his face. I think there's the bubbles anyway. Oh yeah, decent flathead there, y'all. Oh. Yeah, that's a decent flathead there, y'all. Come on, buddy. Come over here since you done got me a mess. I love these things. Man, I love these things, y'all. God, he's just got a big old head on him. Oh, golly. You got me a mess there, buddy. Heck yeah, but that's all right. I'll take a mess. Oh yeah, he'll go mid-30s for sure. Said I threw it right in his face. Well, he had two hooks down there. Oh man. Yeah, he was hooked perfect. All right, buddy, you are definitely glove worthy. Yeah, I'll deal with that here in a minute. Need to get you taken care of. Got to get a picture. Oh, I love it when it comes together like that, y'all. I mean, it's not fast. You know, you're not going to catch a bunch. Oh, but look at this dude. Look at this dude. He is not a record breaker, but I so love catching these things. All right, let me get a picture. All right, buddy. All right, appreciate that. One more look at this dude. Yeah, he's definitely mid-30s. Low to mid-30s for sure. Heck yeah, buddy, I appreciate that. Thank you. And there he goes. God, I love them fish. Oh man, I absolutely love them fish. I love the way they fight, you know, and you've heard me say it before, I just absolutely love it. I wish I can catch them things all the time. But where I'm at on this stretch of the river, you don't catch, I mean, you do catch quite a few comparatively speaking to other places, but you know, you don't catch them like that all the time, which is good, which that tells me that the next spot that I go to could possibly hold one. But a lot of times, that's the only problem with that though. If you catch one like that, a lot of times that's it, you know, because they're pretty territorial. So a lot of times that is it. That's the only one sitting here. Man, that's awesome. All right, so we got us a barge coming, so we'll wait till after that barge goes by, then we'll go ahead and move to the next spot. But that's, like I said, that's really good because I'm sitting in between two holes and I have the exact same thing just above us. So, because it's another, well, this hole that we're below, and there's another little point and then another hole up above it. So we are definitely going to keep doing this, because this is most definitely the best way to, you know, I've caught them dragging before, but you up your opportunities if you just kind of get where they are. So that's so awesome. That just makes my day. Like I said, anytime I come out and catch one like that, I'm happy. You know, I absolutely love bigger ones, but you know, that's not one to shake a stick at either. So we come up on this is a really shallow point. So right back behind us, it's well, we're kind of up on top of the point now. So the point actually goes out a little bit further this way. Then it comes back, and right behind us is a hole that goes down to like 55 feet. So, but as you know, from the bank, it'll also start to kind of sort of dump in here. And we're directly in line of where that current's gonna be, just straight on to this spot right here. So any luck, like I say, any luck, there'll be one laying down there just chilling, just getting out of the current. And if I can get it right in front of his face, hopefully he'll come up and grab it. That would be ideal. Nothing home here. Man, I had some pretty high hopes for this spot. But we are getting a little bit later in the day. Not to mention the conditions I talked about earlier, pretty tough fishing. I think I'll replace that skipjack head with a body chunk. Much as I don't want to, but I know it ain't got nothing in it except for look. All we had sitting here was a couple little bites on the suspended rod, and that was it. All right, y'all, kind of excited about that. I come across a couple good fish down there. So again, I'm on a really shallow point. Like this, we're sitting in 23 feet. I want to cast out to, well, hopefully right in front of where them fish are. There was two of them down there. There's two really nice fish down there. I hope they want to play. That's the next thing. I mean, you can see them all day long, but they gotta want to eat. So this suspended rod is going to be in 22 feet of water. Nothing says that something won't come up and get it, you know what I mean, but I don't think it will. But boat positioning, these rods out here will be, I would say right in their face. But there was two good fish down there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ah, guys. I don't know if that was, I don't think that's one of the fish I seen. He don't feel like it anyway. Could have been. I mean, he could have been one of the fish I seen back there, but I don't think so. Fish I saw back there were pretty good size. Unless he's swimming at me, I guess he could be doing that. Is it possibly another flathead? That'd be cool. Kind of acting like a blue. Yeah. Oh, he's just barely hooked too. Come on, buddy. I want to get you in this boat. He just barely hooked. Here, you just chill out right there. Let me get the net. Watch out. I can get him to come up again. We'll net him. He's not a monster. He's probably 25, roughly. He may have been one of the ones I saw down there. One of them little shad head. Yeah, come on up here so when you come up again, I can get you. No, come over here, come over here, come over here, come over here, come over here. Come over here. Why are you going down? Don't go down. Come up here. There we go, we got him. All right, well that's pretty cool. I don't think he may be one of the ones I saw. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, he was just skin hooked. The ones I saw looked a lot bigger than that on the grass, so. All right, come on, buddy. I appreciate you, though. I don't know why you were barely hooked, but you were. I say 25. Yeah, he's probably right at 20. Close to it. Well, I hear you, buddy. I do. I'm doing my best. Heck yeah. I don't think it's one of the ones I saw, but nevertheless, a nice fish, though. I appreciate you playing. I wanted him a piece of shad. Thank you, sir. Yeah, he was just barely hooked for some reason. I thought he had it, but he did not. All right, y'all. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to close this one out. God, I still had a couple more spots I wanted to hit, but you know, we spent a little bit extra time in some of the other places, but all in all, it's a great day, man. Anytime you can come out to this part, you know, this part of the river and catch a flathead like that, it's a pretty good day because they're far and few between. You know, I'd say I'll catch one like that probably, I don't know, one in probably 7, 8 to 10 trips. You know, so it's kind of cool to come out and catch one like that. So yeah, I mean, I chose today just to anchor up, fish, you know, hard structure, you know, try to stay in that depth range where I've been kind of finding some of the bigger fish. There's actually 3 other people out here that, you know, have been letting me know how they're doing. They've been dragging all day, and so they're catching about what I've been catching the last few videos. Just, you know, nothing spectacular. So it was kind of cool to come out with a game plan and actually put it together and have it work out, at least for one fish. You know, it'd been cool to catch a couple, but like I said, there's still more stuff, and you know, who knows? I may try that next week. Come out here, but yeah, we're kind of in that weird transition time. Because I went back, I looked, and last year this time we were ahead. Our water temps were cooler, and you know, the ambient temp was cooler, and things were actually moving, you know, into the winter feeding mode. So that's kind of something we're lacking right now. And I think back, our spawn was late this year. You know, and as of right now, the skipjacks are late coming out to the main river. That kind of sucks. Every now and again I can find them, but this time last year I didn't have a problem catching skipjack. It just kind of seems like everything is kind of pushed back for some reason. So, and I know every year's different. You know, every year sometimes it's sooner, sometimes it's later. You know, sometimes it's not quite all the way. You know, I know every year is different, but I just keep coming out here just hoping that it'll be that day. You know, it's like, bam, we'll just have a phenomenal day. But it hadn't quite happened just yet. But it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time, and we'll get there. But yeah, like I said, man, good day. You know, especially since I only caught one skipjack, and you know, the 2 bigger fish that we caught. Well, actually, that one was actually a bigger fish, but I caught 2 fish on it. You know, I had a few bites on the shad, which I'm not a big fan of shad right now, but I didn't really have a whole lot of time this morning to mess around and try to find, you know, skipjack, and then I had to run all over the river to try to find them. So I didn't want to do none of that. But either way, like I said, I had fun. I hope y'all had fun. Anytime I can catch a flathead, it's been a great day for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, either way, I really do appreciate you watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.